Yes, welcome to magnetic circuits. So now we are in the problem sections. So we are solving the series and parallel magnetic circuits. So here this is one problem. The magnetic circuit of figure shown is energized by a current of 2 amps, that is I as given. If the coil has 1000 turns, find the flux produced in the air gap, that is what is the value of flux in the air gap. And the material of core is medium silicon steel, that is 1000 ampere turns per meter. Assume flux density of 0.75 Tesla. That means he has given flux density. From the flux density we can able to calculate the flux in the air gap. That means the remaining data is not bothered, so we should not bother about the remaining data. So directly we go here, that is the flux density B is equal to 0.75 Tesla, which is given by pi by A. Now what is A? We know the value of A. A is 25 square centimeter. So hence pi A is equal to B into A. So where the value of B is 0.75 into A is 25 into 10 power minus 4 centimeter square. So then if I calculate 0.75 into 25 into exponential of minus 10 to the power of minus 1, which is given by 18.75 into 10 power minus 4, or 1.875 into 10 power minus 3 Webers. Okay, so very simple. So here the main thing is, so first you must understand the problem, so how you solve this, then you can solve very easily. Yeah, one more problem is here, that is a magnetic circuit as shown in figure is made up of cast steel 0.05 meters thick. The length of air gap is 0.002 meters. Find MMF to establish a flux of 4 into 10 power minus 4 Webers in the air gap. Neglect fringing. So I will discuss what is fringing in the next video. Okay. So here this is the problem as given. Yes, from this problem, so first we need to calculate what is the area of air gap. So what is area of air gap? What is area of air gap? Area of air gap. So this distance is 0.05 meters. 0.05 meters. And the length of air gap is 0.002 meters. Okay, so hence area of air gap is given by, so we need to multiply these two, so that is 0.05 yes, that will be this into 0.05 because it is square. So then this will be, that means I am calculating the area. This will be, this is around 0.0025 meters square. Okay. Then what is flux density in air gap? BA is given by flux divided by area. So he has given the flux, this value pi by A. A is this value. If we do that, you may get 0.16 Tesla. Yes, immediately if we know the flux density, then you can estimate field intensity. Magnetic field intensity is BA by mu naught. Yes, mu naught is 4.10 power minus 6 minus 4.10 power minus 7 Henry per meter, and Ba is 0.16 Tesla. So hence you may get the value, that is 127,323 ampere turns per meter. Then what is MMF of air gap? That is Fa is given by, that is this and this length. Yes, what is this length? He has given that this length is 0.002 meters. So hence Fa is equal to Ha into La. Yes, 127,323 into 0.002 meter. So then you may get 254.6 ampere turns around. Okay. Yes, from the figure, now what is the total length of the path? That is, the flux density in the path AE and BD is 0.160. Okay, and corresponding to the field strength is 120 ampere turns per meter. Here he did not given this value. So if we have the BH curve, from the BH curve, yes, for 0.16 Tesla, the H value is 120 ampere turns per meter for cast steel. So hence what is the total length of this path? The total length of the path is L. Don't bother about this. Here this value he may give from the BH curve, or he may directly give this value. So hence you don't bother about this value. Okay. Next, LAE plus LBD. This will be nearly equal to 0.5 minus 0.002. So which is around 0.498 meters. Okay, 0.498 meters. So then what is the F? F of AE and BD. F of AE, that means from here to here to here. BD in the sense from here to here. This is 120 into 0.498. It is around 59.76 ampere turns. Thus here AB is parallel with AE, ED and DB. Therefore, MMF across path AB is, let's know what is MMF across path AB. That is FAB is equal to air gap and this one, FA plus FAE plus BD. So value is 254.6 plus 59.76. Yeah, this is around 314.36. So now what is the length of AB? Length between AB. The length between AB is 0.2 meters. You do this one. That is LAB. LAB is equal to, you need to add enter 0.05 plus 0.15 plus 0.05. This is 0.05 plus 0.15 plus 0.05. This is 0.2 meters. So hence what is the value of HAB? HAB is the total, this one, divided by L. FAB by LAB. FAB by LAB. This is not there. That means Here you should not take this value, only this one, 0.05 plus 0.15 for AB. So then this value is FAB is 314.36 divided by 0.2. Yeah. This is around 1571.8 ampere turns per meter. Now corresponding to this value of H, the value of B for cast steel is around 1.375. So don't bother about this. B is equal to 1.375 for cast steel. This is, I have taken this from the BH curve. So but in the problem he may give this value, or he may give the data of BH curve, or he may give the value of this mu r value for this core, so then we can easily find out the value of B. Okay, so hence the flux in AB, that is pi AB is equal to 1.375 into 0.0025 0.0025, because he has given the this value 0.0025. So then this is, it is around 0.0034375 Webers. Now what is the total flux? Total flux in legs AG, GH, HB is, this will be equal to, so that means he has given one flux, that is to air gap flux is this value and the core flux is this value, AB flux. So that means 4 into 10 power minus 4 into 10 power minus 4 plus 0.003435 Webers. So if you add these two, so you will get 0.0003835 Webers. Yeah, I got total flux. So then we can easily find out flux density. So hence B is equal to pi by A. That is this flux density of AG, GH and HB. So which is given by A is 0.0025. So if you calculate this value, you may get 1.535 Tesla. Okay. So hence total MMF is this MMF, that is air gap MMF, and what is that one, air gap MMF of this branch. So hence how you get yes, here again from the BH curve, so we need to take the value of H corresponding to this B value. For this B value, corresponding to this B value, the value of H from the BH curve is 2800, and the length is length of this path is 0.5 meters. So hence total MMF of this one is 1400. So hence total MMF is 314.36 plus 1400. If you add these two, you will get 1714.36. That means here the problem is, so here he did not given BH curve data, so therefore I taken that data. So in the examination point of view, so they will give the data about this one, so don't bother about this. Okay, yes. The next one is, yeah, here we have one more problem. A core of cast steel has a cross sectional area of 10 centimeters square and an average length of 35 centimeters with a 1 millimeter air gap. It is wound with 200 tons of wire carrying a current of 3 amps. Determine the total magnetic flux in the air gap if mu r of cast steel is 1000, and also find energy stored in the gap. Yes, this we need to solve. That means the first one is cast steel is a core. Next one is cross sectional area is 10 centimeters square, and area average length of 35 centimeters with 1 millimeters air gap. 1 millimeter air gap. So that means the length of air gap is 1 millimeter. 1 millimeter in the sense 1 into 10 power minus 3 meters. That's 1 into 10 power minus 3 meter. And what is ampere turns required in the air gap? That is FA, MMF required for the air gap is HA into LA. What is HA? BA by mu naught, because mu r is 1 into LA. Okay, so that means this value is, so let it be B, and we know this value LA 1 into 10 power minus 3 divided by mu naught is 4 pi into 10 power minus 7, 4 pi 10 power minus. So let it be as it is. Then what is the length of the core? Length of core, which is given by LC is equal to 35 centimeters minus this value. That means 35 into 10 power minus 2 minus 1 into 10 power minus 3. Yeah, this is around 0.349 meters. 0.349 meter. And here how much F, that is MMF, required in the steel core? So which is given by FC is equal to steel core, Fs is equal to HS into LC, that is core. So HS in the sense B divided by mu naught into mu r into LC. LC is 0.349, and we know the value of mu naught and mu r, that is B divided by mu naught is 4 pi into 10 power minus 7, and mu r is, he has given the value of mu r, that is 1000 into 0.349. Okay, 0.349. So this we know. Then what is the total MMF? F is equal to FA plus Fs. F is equal to FA plus Fs. Yes, FA is this value, B into 10 power minus 3 by 4 pi into 10 power minus 7 plus Fs is B into 0.349 by 4 pi into 10 power minus 7 into 1000 into 1000. So this is the total ampere tons, and here we know that total ampere tons, which is given by F is equal to Ni. We know the N value, that is 200 tons he has given, 200, and current is 3 amperes. So hence 200 into 3, 600 ampere tons. Now we need to equate this, that is this 600 tons will be equal to this one. equal to 600. Okay, now if you solve this equation, you will get the value of B as 0.5589 Tesla. Okay. Therefore flux is equal to B into area. So that is, if you calculate this one, you may get 0.5589 into 10 power minus 3 Webers. Okay. Now how much energy stored in the air gap? Yes, which is given by energy stored, as we know. Energy stored, as we know, the formula for energy stored is half into B square by mu, but here as it is the air gap, mu naught into A into LA. Okay, if you calculate this one, you may get 0.124 Newton meters. So this is energy stored. This is one more problem. A rectangular core has a cross-sectional area of 4 centimeters square. It has 3 portions made from cast iron. This is one: cast iron, cast steel and sheet steel, and the lengths are 0.1 meters, 0.15 meters, 0.2 meters respectively. It is designed to have a flux density of 0.6 Tesla in the core. Find the total MMF and magnetomotive force and current if number of turns is 200. Assume that for flux density of 0.6 Tesla, the magnetic field strengths of cast iron, cast steel and sheet steel are 2400 ampere turns, 400 ampere turns per meter and 120 ampere turns per meter. So first we solve this, then we go this one. So first we do this one. Okay. Yes, here what we need to find? We need to find the value of total MMF. Find the total MMF. So total MMF in the sense MMF of the cast iron, MMF of the cast steel, MMF of the sheet steel we need to find individually. So that is, first one is MMF of MMF is equal to, we know that H into L. H into L. So here F1 is equal to, F1 stands for cast iron, 2 stands for cast steel, 3 stands for sheet steel. Just do remember this considerations. So now F1 is equal to H1 into L1. H1 is 2400, L1 is 0.1. So therefore it is 240 ampere turns. And similarly F2 is equal to H2 into L2, yes, which is given by 400 into 0.15. Just go through the problem. So which is 60 ampere turns. And here F3 is 120 into 0.2. So that is H3 into L3. 120 into 0. This is 24 ampere turns. So then what is total? F is equal to, we need to add all the F1 plus F2 plus F3, which is given by 324 ampere turns. Now what is current? I is equal to F by N, so which is 1.62. So therefore we got the two. One is total MMF we found and current also. So next one is, what is total flux and what is the value of mu r of all materials? What is reluctance of all? So first let us find flux. Flux value. Yes, flux is equal to, flux pi is equal to B into A. Yes, BA. What is B here? He has given the value of B, 0.6 Tesla. 0.6 into A is 4 into 10 power minus 4, that is 4 centimeters square. In the first line itself he has given. So hence if you calculate this value, total flux is 2.4 into 10 power minus 4 Webers. Next B. What is mu r value? So we know that mu naught mu r is equal to B by H. That means mu r is equal to B by mu into mu naught into H1. H. So hence mu r1 is equal to B1 by mu naught into H1. Yes, as we know, the flux density will be same. So hence I used to take B1, B by mu naught into H1. If we calculate this value, so this is around 198.94. Similarly, you can use the same formula for the remaining also. Mu r2 is equal to 1193.66, and similarly mu r3 is equal to 3978.86. So you should remember that. So B value must be same for all. B value is same for all. Now what is C? We need to find out the reluctance. Reluctance is S is equal to F by pi, and we can use that, means S1 is equal to F1 by pi. Yes, therefore this will be around 100,000 ampere turns per Weber. And similarly, if you do the same formula for the remaining two also, S2 is equal to pi is same, 25,000 ampere turns per Weber. And similarly S3 is equal to 100,000 ampere turns per Weber. So this is how we can solve the problem for series and parallel network. In the next, so let us we see how we calculate or how we find the self inductance and mutual inductance, and also let us we go for the coupled circuits. So coupled circuits also let us we solve. Thank you for watching this. So keep on watching. If you have any doubts, you can contact me through my mail ID iljbakhtsingh@gmail.com, and also you can post your comments in the comment section. You can post your doubts in the comment section, so I may give you the reply. Don't forget, if you like this video, don't forget to like this video. Thank you for watching this, and also I am requesting you kindly subscribe my channel. Thank you once again.